Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. The latest release of OpenRA has just arrived. It has just landed, basically, fresh off the airstrip, and instead of deciding to write a eulogy to the older release, I decided to make it go out with a bang, with a literal bang that is, and this is gonna be a match where two very established players are clashing heads, namely Mr. DrunkenBain, who is formerly known as Mr. Macro, but he has since reformed. He has abstained from macros. He is clean for at least 2 months now, and I feel the need to explain that he has adopted macros before they were actually outright banned, so he didn't actually cheat by using them, and he's now abstained. And his opponent, oh, good doggo, unfortunately. And his opponent is Admiral Mo, the man with more cameos than Kermit the Frog. He's the Kermit the Frog of OpenRA. I swear to God, he's been in like every second cast. I think the only one that's missing is Mo versus Orc. This would be the most meta game I would ever have to cast, because those two players are the ones that have had the most exposure on my channel, I guess. Ooh, very nice scouting with the doggo, just inching his way forward. I love when players just open with two good boys. Two good boys trying to find a snipe on the engineer. He's playing it so smart. He's just playing it inch by inch. Second dog hasn't been revealed either, so I really love this. Also, this replay came with the highest praises. That's why I am... and it actually, I think it came from a third party. So yeah, I'm gonna cast this because it looks awesome. Mo also has spawned as Germany, and DrunkenBain has gone for Ukraine. Probably random, but you know, those faction picks in longer games can play a vital role. Especially Ukraine with the devastating late game support powers, and obviously, conversely, it's Germany with the Chrono Tank. And I love what Mo is doing here, is opting for an early War Factory, and I think this is not... this must be a Ranger. This is a One Harvester Ranger Rush, a build that has fallen out of the meta a bit, which is going to be met by DrunkenBain's double ref opener with very little infantry pressure to back it up, so I'm wondering what that's all about. It's probably just waiting for War Factory to come online, but a bit unusual. Wait, what? No, never mind. That was actually a Harvester. Wow, that built really fast. Okay, no, we're not on double speed, I just had to check. So, this map also, by the way, is called Snares of Athena, and it's a new map made by NA. An established map maker has made at least, I would say, 725 maps, roughly estimated. And Mo's taking the anti-air gun here. Pretty cool. You know, those little pockets. You know it's an NA map when it's just scattering random props about the map. Ooh, this engineer gonna meet an untimely end. No! Nice. Manages to scurry away. Now has to run for his life. And what's the follow-up plan? That's a 4 Harvester build already for Mo. Big macro game here. 2 Harvesters for Bane, but he's probably managing to get a vehicle up. No? What the hell? Why is that this... Oh, that discrepancy is simply because he didn't opt for a War Factory rush. That's how you can see the harder scaling of a War Factory first build. It's gonna always allow you to be at least 1 or 2 Harvesters ahead of your opponent. And Bane just macro him up as well, and for a straight up macro build without any vehicle pressure, Mo's build is actually smarter. I don't like opening a double ref without going for a pressure vehicle or a timing push. So anyway, with that out of the way, we're gonna have the anti-air gun being reclaimed here by DrunkenBain, who has sold it off. Yeah, just to fire things up here. No need for an anti-air gun in this pocket of the map. And probably gonna... The advanced power plant... Is there an engineer? No, there isn't. Oh, never mind, it was tucked away in the corner. Obviously, it doesn't lose it. There is still 1 flanking rifle here by DrunkenBain. So we'll keep an eye on that development here. Also, the mobile flag is coming online, so finally a first pressure vehicle. But opting to just safeguard the... eco lines instead. So a bit of a controversial decision there. Yeah, we're seeing Mo being up to his macro here. That's 6 Harvesters. His first medium tank is about to follow. And that's gonna be... I don't even have to look at the production tab. That's gonna be an MCV. Sorry, no, he's already gotten his... he's already gotten his Kanyat out there. Okay, so that's a little bit of pressure. Oh wow, he managed to snipe the engineer. That was juicy. What a nice flank here. He's also still got the line of sight on the rocket soldier. Wow, that's one hell of a decorated rifle. Another rocket soldier falling. Wow, that's insane value. That's just Bane going to Value Town here. So that's gonna be so good. The Flak is able to chase here and stay in trade for ages to come. Yeah, no way Mo is gonna dislodge this. Bane shouldn't go in with his rockets first. That's one of the classic beginner's mistakes. Rookie mistakes even happen to non-rookie players occasionally. So Mo is up to his expansion and is opted for, wow, that's a very gatekeeper style build. What he did there was, as soon as he deployed his first expansion MCV, he just straight out the gate took his second MCV, or his original MCV, and just placed it at the secondary expansion. And that's gonna be an MCV going balls to the wall deep here. Gonna be under a bit of rocket fire, but no rifles yet to catch up here. That's already a chunk of damage being put into the MCV right there. This anti-air gun is neutral, but he decides to tackle it regardless. Oh my! MCV pooping out the flame tower. Just scurrying away, skedaddling after pooping out the flame tower there. That's really good defensive positioning for Bane. Sorry. Having a coughing fit right now. Alrighty, so we're seeing he's got so many MCVs. That's his third actually. And the second has taken a significant chunk of damage. I don't think he can sustain this push though, because there is Mo with his MCV. Oh wow. And the tank flank. Gotta find an unprotected MCV. Oh my goodness, what is Bane doing? He's going in dry here. He's gonna donate an MCV over. You know what this means, guys. That's a Ukrainian MCV delivered straight to the doorsteps. Just, oh my goodness. That MCV was just donated over to the Mo Trust Fund. Yeah, out comes the engineer of the mechanic. And gonna reclaim the husk. We're gonna reclaim big victory for motherland, because there's now a Ukrainian MCV, like the German reverse engineering. Managing to make the double tech work. So as soon as he gets this patched up, he's gonna have access to double tech. And I think Drunken Bane is not gonna be, he's gonna be none the wiser, at least for a couple minutes. Until the first Tesla coils, iron curtains and whatnot start appearing. Then he's gonna be in for a rude awakening. He has written his own obituary there by just donating this blind MCV over. This game is just spiced up. But he's taken the gem, so Bane is actually in a solid economical position. He's also found a flank here. This harvester transfer ain't gonna go nowhere, my friend. Oh, out comes the first Tesla coil. That's gonna clue him in. Thing is, has he scouted what his opponent is? Yeah, he's seen the racks, so yeah, that's not gonna be to his liking. That's amazing right there. Just a little dispatch, dueling with the medium tank. And Mo is sending his forces forward. More and more Tesla coils starting to appear. I think he's just queued up like 10 of them. Out comes the second war factory as well. I love this build. Probably transitioning over to heavy tanks. They're just so much more potent than mediums. No, not for the time being. Still sticking to the meds. Club med boys. And Bane is desperately trying to cling on. If I were in his shoes, I would actually try taking this expansion. It's so important that he gets more eco up. Right now he's just on 2 bases, and that's not gonna cut the mustard, even factoring in this middle gem expansion there. It's gonna be a solid push. And out comes the tech for Mo. Sorry. He's gonna be on V2s momentarily. Because I would actually rather see V2s than artilleries in this map. Gonna tell you straight up, especially against defensive structures. Oh, that's the meat grinder. Double camos. That's a yikes from my side. Yeah, double camos super annoying, because how do you scout this? You actually need to send a heavy in, that's how. Ooh, also the gems. Both of the gems actually have been taken by Bane, so he's gonna be able to keep up an eco, at least for the time being, until they deplete. Thing with the gems is, as soon as they deplete, they yield less than ore mines, at least by percentage, because they're gonna regrow slower, way slower actually. And an ore mine is always gonna be like a consistent rate of income, whereas gems are just always this little burst when they're depleted. But until they're depleted, sometimes it's actually better to let them saturate, to let the gem field mature, and then take it. But obviously, in order to do that, you need to be very, very sure you're gonna be able to hold it and not donate it over to your opponent. Because right now it's a huge burst of income just taking those gems in the middle. Anyway, we're gonna have the eco cleanup, but it's always good. Little chip and chunk damage to the eco, trying to keep your opponent down low. Couple mechanics that started appearing, and I think that's really smart. He can reclaim husks or trucks if he so desires. This, however, he would need a spotter. That's actually where ranges can come in handy. Uh-oh, there's a flank onto the main base. With heavies, nonetheless. Yeah, the German heavies. Doing it, reverse-engineered heavies, doing a better job than the original. Now with 20% more firepower. 20% more oomph. Out comes the V2s for Bane. But that's gonna be double tech loss here. Yikes. The double tech, that's here. No, Radadome loss. Still though. Tier 2 being lost for nothing is a really big deal. And finally a Tesla coil has been deployed here as well. So no more chance for this push to succeed. Excuse me. I'm having a bit of a cold right now. And a lot of mediums are gonna... Mediums and heavies working in unison to... working in unison to blow up the Conyard. Mo's on top of his micro. But none of the tanks can catch up because they're actually the same speed. Should still get it though. One more volley. Oh, one more shot. There she goes. Another MCV donated over. And that's a really bad rally point, by the way. Double camos. He's forgotten about those, buddy. So it's not looking good here for Bane. Right now, everything tells me that he is in a state of decline. And he's gonna desperately try to cling on, but eventually... Yeah, the collapse here could be good. He could maybe tackle the Conyard. I think Mo is floating. Floating a little bit at least. Conyard under fire. Mo needs to redeploy. He needs to run away. What is he doing? Uh-oh. That's a miss marker there. Could have easily saved the Conyard if he just had moved north. Bit of a misplay, but I don't think it's going to be game losing. Because really, he doesn't need this outpost. He's got like half the map at least. And those rally points. Bad rally points. That just hurts. Just looking at that hurts. Alrighty. In comes a big army from Mo. He is now transitioned over. Despite his double tech, all he's used it for is Tesla coils. I would love to see him go... Yeah, there's an airfield. You know what that means? Guys, we're gonna take a look at the production tab. You know exactly what that means. That's right. 2 minutes until the parabombs are online. And... there we go. That's gonna be a juicy target. That's double tech, an expansion, and the Conyard. That's gonna be a devastating blow here to Bane. Oh, Mo preemptively moving the tanks as well. That was sick play. Preemptively moving the tanks to just catch up to the MCV. This should get it right there. Yeah, easy. Easy money right there. That's the third MCV that Bane is losing. And also double tech. Say kiss it goodbye. As the commando likes to put it, or maybe it's Tanya. No, it's Tanya. Kiss it goodbye. That's nice though, that's a nice idea about Bane. Just creeping forward with a backline Tesla coil and a backline expansion. There's another MCV on the fire. How many MCVs has this guy produced? This man is playing Om-Nom style here. It's like someone is getting PTSD, Vietnam flashbacks from Om-Nom littering the map. And that someone is me, by the way. From playing him in RHL. When that man was just insane. He would just spam 20 Conyards and MCVs were his main battle vehicle. Oh my goodness! Another Harvester falls. This tank getting some veterancy for himself, and the Conyard has taken some significant damage as well. Wow, this game is all over the place. Okay, I would really like to see a Yak just for the scouting. Scouting is so good and so easy to come by if you have a Yak. He's managed to get a nice infantry dispatch up, but finally Mo has tech to V2 launchers, and I really like this idea. That's gonna help him out immensely against those Tesla coils. If he couples it with the appropriate scouting, that is. Because right now, his scouting has been a bit iffy. Oh, parabombs! Finishing off the Conyard there. I just saw the 250 pop up. Wow. Also, a para drop in the backlines. This game is all over the map. V2 is now targeting the Conyard. There's a little backline incursion. Probably gonna take out another harvester, but realistically, not gonna achieve too much. Wow. Wowzers. What I would really like to see is, those gems are hard to defend. You can just get in there, get in those trenches, and start fighting the harvesters, because your opponent can do nothing except send units in, and he has to funnel them there. The Tesla coil might fall. Nah, there's only one rocket. He's going to sound the retreat there. That's a very good hit. Oh wow, the backline expansion. Almost all of the eco got sniped. There is like 2 wounded ones, 2 wounded harvesters. Alright, Bane is now reclaiming his expansion. I don't think he rebuilt it. I think the service depot has survived the second time around. Pretty sure there was not enough time to focus fire down everything. There is now Heinz. Heinz and Yax, I hope. A little bit of banter. Wow, but still though, Bane is having an army. Bane has an army and he's not letting go of this. Tesla v Tesla wars. Tug of war. Oh yeah, I like seeing that. Okay, this is gonna mean that Bane is actually... He has depleted his gem mines. This is gonna slow him down by a bit, by quite a chunk. Plus those tiles here. Those mud tiles are gonna slow down the harvester on every single pass, so the rate of income is even more decreased from how a regular mine would work. I like the inclusion of mechanics here by Mo. This is just gonna keep the medium tanks topped off. The danger close Tesla coil. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. MCV is undeploying, and the Heinz are on the chase. Ooh, I don't think he's got enough left. No, even with his last salvo he wouldn't have killed it, because the Heinz that had full ammo just got killed. Got shreked right there. There's another MCV donation. That's his 4th this game. Bane, my man. You need to start investing into some scout units. My man. Trust me. Trust me, I am professional. You just send Ivan. You just send conscript. You say, Ivan, I have job for you. Ivan, you go there, you scout base. If Ivan die, if Ivan not report back, well, there is enemy. Very Russian method of scouting, but it works. As Johnny Bravo likes to put it, works most of the time, every time. Oh my god, he has stolen another Russian MCV. Mo is now officially on more Russian MCVs than he is on Allied MCVs. I can't believe this. Mo, you monster. OpenRA's Kermit the Frog has now gotten, yeah, at least he's gotten 2 of those big bad boys. Still though, Bane is having a significant chunk of eco right there, and he's basically re-established himself with a big army up north. Sure, he's gonna have to trade into some Tesla coils right there, but it's not gonna decrease the army size by that much. Nope. The second Tesla Zap doesn't even come out anymore. Just like that, the entire expansion is forfeit. There is not much to defend the middle, so if I were in Mo's shoes, I would now attack the middle, because I would know my opponent can't have much here. My opponent has invested everything up north. He's got an expansion. Instead, Mo is now giving him the reach around, the good old sound reach around. With his own MCV that he patched up as well. That's just sick. That is so sick. I would love to see a Yak, come on. Don't just confine yourself to Heinz. Yaks are so much better for scouting purposes. Oh, no, buddy. Mo should have scouted a bit further. He would have seen the wounded Kanyard and there was just no Entire. So the smart money would have been just killing the Kanyard and then tackling the War Factory and the power later as they come. Yeah, now there's a problem for Mo. There's a big, sizable army in the north to the north of his base, and he doesn't have that much to defend. Unless Bane lets just sit it. You know, that reminds me of the Anthill scenario. Did you ever... Oh my goodness, parabombs! Okay, the trigger has been pulled. Parabombs are gonna come in, but what's the vector? No. Ah, there we go. That's a pretty bad vector, all things considered. There is a para drop as well. Good stuff. Yeah, no, by the time they're gonna arrive on a map this big, Athena, snares of Athena is just a bit too big. Wow, he sounded the retreat because he didn't have tanks left there. That's a bit of overkill, but you know, Soviets don't have to justify the expense of taxpayer money. That's a big advantage of playing as Ukraine. You don't need to file out those tax return forms after having whiffed a parabomb strike. One of the many perks of playing as Soviets. No pesky tax return forms. All right, that's a good eco rate there with the para drop. Those boys definitely have earned their stripes of veterancy. And Bane still has a compact army, but nothing to write home about. So where does that leave us? I want to take a look at the econ graph. Earnings are actually higher for Bane right now. The assets? 10k, trailing by 10k, but it's not the end of the world. Bane can recover from this, especially considering he has higher income, which is gonna change in a pinch here because that's one of his main sources of money. Still, this isn't mined out. Oh wow, he's killed all the harvesters in the backlines. Yikes. That's unfortunate. And we're gonna have the Hinds. I'm curious as to why Mo has not opted for more Hinds. What the hell is going on? He's also about to lose his expansion there to a really compact army. That's really just out-positioning from Bane. Bane never had a bigger army than Mo. He just had it more compact, and he had moved it to 2 times. He had engaged into spots where Mo just didn't have any defenses. So, really good play by him. And how do you stop this now? He really needs good artillery, V2 hits, he needs just something. He's broke. Mo is actually broke. He might risk running out of steam and losing this here. Really love the camo pillbox though. Nice little touch. Little touch and go camo pillbox. I love using them for scouting. And the more nefarious, by the way, one of the most nefarious things you can do with a camo pillbox is when there is a choke point, like this, you wall off everything except one tile. Like so. They leave one tile empty and then you build a camo pillbox here. Your opponent is never going to be able to cross this because it's not like the pathfinding AI magically knows that there's a camo pillbox. And it's always going to take the scenic route like here. Alrighty, but with that out of the way though, there's troubles ahead for Mo. Troubles brewing on the horizon. Power down as well. Yikes, he's risking losing this right now despite his double tech advantage. He is gonna trail behind. Scoutilleries. Hashtag Scoutilleries. 1 like equals 1 prayer for the Scoutillery. Wow. I didn't see this coming. His original German MCV is skedaddling out of there. What is happening? Is Bane actually allowed to pull off the comeback here? It just might look like it. Tesla coil falling. Expansion falling. Yeah, there's nothing to stop this. No critical mass. Yikes. Mo is just losing. Yes! And God said, there shall be tier 3. And lo and behold, there was tier 3. I would like to zoom in even a bit more. I would like to see those bureaucrats sitting in there because this doesn't look like an actual tech center. This looks more like a representative building. It must just be one of those higher-ups in the Soviet Union sitting in there, higher-ranking officer, being like, I authorize me. I authorize Democrat. I authorize Mammoth Tank. Hell fucking yeah. I would watch that movie. Oh my goodness, he's managed to get a secondary army. How the hell? He has rotated most of his forces up north. And there is something coming out. Ooh. Oh my... Okay, that was priceless. You can't stage this shit. Holy fuck. Okay, he just blew Bane to Kingdom Come. This is the reverse comeback, the reverse sweep here by Mo. Oh my goodness, like, honestly it was lucky as well because the war factory was under fire. It would have fallen just a second later. This is as close to perfect timing as you can get. This is your moment, Mo. No one's gonna be able to ever take that from you. Holy shit. It was like 100% luck, 100% skill. Yes, that adds up to 200%, but that's the point. That was a 200% play there. What the hell? Okay. Okay, that was hype as fuck. Wow, also this paradrop. Look at the veterancy. Look at this insane vet. Vet 3, vet 2. Ooh, juicy. And another paradrop. This game is dragged on so long, we're actually gonna see a second parabombing run as well. It's Soviet taxpayer money, guys. Don't worry. They've got the costs covered. Yeah. That used to be a paradrop. Finally, Mo has managed to get an army up. What's his econ situation? He's recovered. He's actually ahead now. The assets are pretty bang on even. And at this stage of the game, that says a lot. Losing a fully loaded harvester. That was a stacked harvester. Whoa, that's the smartest play I've seen in a long time. He knows that Bane is gonna have to defend with his army there. That's an insane play right there. Holy shit. I think Bane might have spotted it, but at least it's gonna chip. Gonna be a bit of chip damage, but such smart play. Good reaction by Bane though. He has immediately seen the planes coming in, but just the anticipation of abusing the vector here, because he knows that Bane has to defend from this side. That was brilliant by Mo. Okay. This is shaping up to be quite the game here. We've got ourselves a game at our hands, boys. Another demo. Okay. Fire it up. And we've got... Nope. Nope. We don't have blast off. This demo... Wow! No bounties, unfortunately. He blew it up manually. That was pretty cool. He could have actually kept going because the demo truck driver was not phased at all. But he would have only gotten to the Tesla coil, so he would have just chunked this area here. So it's a better play. Oh, also the trees. Look at this. This has now been implemented as of the second to last release. That the trees are now getting scorched from demolition trucks and from nukes. Doesn't have a gameplay value, but it just looks cool. Oh, that's a V2 hit and a half right there. Also, Iron Curtain is up for Mo. I really love it. I'm loving Mo's play there. It's been a bit slow, but he's cranked it up to 11 now in this stage of the game. There is only one airfield for Bane. I would really like to see this sniped. As soon as this falls, there is not going to be any more tech advantage and no more support powers for Bane. That's gonna be the right course of action there. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here. That's like a reverse version of OpenRA. It's like, and you get to die, and you get to die, and you get to die, and you get to die. And Ivan. Obviously, Ivan's been the wrong place at the wrong time. Just sending your man at a Tesla quill. Yikes. And Bane focus firing down the rocket soldiers, so... Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, finally. And you get to die. Reverse fucking OpenRA. Oh, he had to curtain the curtain here. Because of a Yak incursion. Slight Yak infestation, but this is gonna mean that Drunken Bane is pretty much out of Yaks right now. He's got one left. Not a biggie. He might risk losing this expansion here as well, but it's the original German Kanyard, so what does it matter? He's got all the Russian tech he ever needs. Okay. V2s are being picked off as well by the Heinz. So yeah, eventually this is gonna be dead. 2 Tesla coils. Sure, he can take out the Tesla coils, but the expansion eventually, in the end, it's gonna outlive this push. On the top side, we're seeing another O-truck going down. Some chunk damage on the Kanyard. Oh my goodness. This paradrop. They've killed another heavy tank, they've killed another O-truck. These guys are all Vet 5 now. Look at this shit. Both the rocket soldiers and Vet 5. Do you know how much value that is? That is... yeah, that's Bane shopping at Value Town again. Just straight up Value Town for him. Bane knows he can't take the fight. There's just slightly too much Tesla for my likings there. The weather forecast for tomorrow, slightly Tesla. with a slight hint of zaps. Slight hint of zaps and lightning arcs. Okay, finally Mo is investing in some scouts, which are immediately tanking the, being tanked by the O-Truck. Whoa, the power bombing run. That was a good one. And there was a danger close para drop coming from the right angle at the right time. It's always so RNG dependent. I wish they would fix it. But hey, it leads to good games. That's all that's gonna count here. So I think Bane is struggling. He's starting to really feel under the weather from having eaten up all his eco. He's only got those big 3 ore fields left because he has to retake them. They actually got denied for most of the game. And Mo has a base nearby. He's also gotten a war factory out. More heavy tanks. All right, I would love to see a demo. You know, we haven't seen a good demo yet, Kappa. That's a risky play. Risk it for the biscuit, but Yaks are having a field day. Ah, Iron Curtain. That's a low impact Iron Curtain unless he gets the Radadome with it. Which he's gonna snipe the Radadome eventually anyway, because there's 3 Hinds. There is no base nearby, no base provider. So this is dead to rights. Bane is, I think, now down to 2 Conairds. He's spread himself so thin. So I think he's in his final moments right there. It's 90k or 70k. Still not irrecoverable, but he needs some really, really good engagements to make that work. Immediate zap. And there come the parabombs. Mo has definitely gotten the shorter end of the stick here in regards to the parabomb RNG. But he's also managed to fire them 3 times as much as Bane, who is actually parabombing faction. So that's gonna play a bit of a role there. Yeah. Not exactly on time. Oh no! Bane is retreating into the power bombs. What is he doing there? Reverse OpenRA all over again. You all get to die. Poor Ivan. It's just not his day. Right. Rockets down, which means the threat is actually banished right there. Bane has nothing, but is trying to make it work on a shoestring budget. It's got like 4 heavies and a couple rockets. No, sir. Just no critical mass anymore. And Mo is now solidly defended on all the fronts, except this one. This one doesn't even provide him with that much income. It's also finally transitioned over to flag trucks, which is a long overdue transition right there. Seeing as your opponent has like 1 airfield but 5 Yaks, and he's gonna be able to snipe all the artillery units he sent at him. But I guess he's in a position where he can just try. Might have been a misclick. There's 4 mechanics. Okay, it's either this is a misclick or this is some brilliant play. You see the harvester tanking. You see this shit. You're seeing this shit right there. It's already up to full again. Yeah, that can still be bursted down, obviously. That's pretty cool play. But... Oh! The Iron Curtain! This is so sick. This is fantastic play right there. Even though the Conyard is probably gonna fall. Yeah. Should undeploy. Crushed all the rockets though. That was really good play by Mo. So he's gonna lose this. Oh no! He's gonna steal more heavy tanks. Wow, Mo is on a killing spree. He's on a rampage right there. Another one. Yeah, thank you, good sir. And the rest of those can actually be patched up. This is brilliant play by Mo. I'm loving his play right there. Another one. 3rd heavy. Thank you, good sir. They're all heavily wounded. But they did their job. They just swayed the engagement in his favor. Wow. to quote Owen Wilson. Wow. No, seriously, that was amazing. An amazing line of play all around. There's one more mechanic. Can he get it? No. Tank in the fire. He should actually go ahead and snipe the rocket launcher. The V2 has been a thorn in his side right there. Game is paused as well. I really, you know, I'm gonna speed up pauses. Pauses are not something I want to deal with. Drunken Bane is actually getting more rum. Alrighty, yeah. Rum is actually proven to improve your RTS skills. It's science, it's just science. Okay, okay, ready? Bring it on. And... Come on, buddy. Do it. Oh, those V2s midair. Gonna land on the power plant. This is not gonna be in existence any longer. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Even the rum is not gonna save this game for him right now. But it was insanely well played. Just gotta hand it to the man. Grand Theft MCV, reverse engineering. Oh wow! No way. The entire anti-air down. But the V2s live. Live on to sing the tale. Ooh, yes. Now, let's take a look. How long is it gonna take for them to rearm? I count 6 in the air, 7th right here. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. This paradrop has been stellar as well. It's killed 2 ore trucks. I think really what lost Bane the game was just not cleaning up the paradrops, not taking out the trash there. Holy shit, this was a game. We had a game at our hands, boys and girls. Guys and gals, this was fantastic. Just stellar play all around. Really good pressure from drunk Bane despite him having ingested I don't know how much rum. Gonna have to ask him on the stream. And Mo, just monstrous play. This was just phenomenal. The Danger Close demo was one of the most hyped plays I've casted this year. I really love that he went for Soviet Tier 3 instead of Allied Tier 3. It's just, you know, the immediate impact is bigger. Because you're gonna get an Iron Curtain up and running like 2 times over before you can get the GPS out. And sure, as soon as the GPS is out, the game is in easy mode. But it's not gonna provide any immediate impact. Whereas Soviet Tier 3, just so strong. Just look at this Iron Curtain. Look at this bad boy. Yeah. Also, the Parabomb RNG not in his favor, but I love casting those games. This has just been a clusterfuck, in the best sense of the word. If there even is a good sense of the word, like a positive connotation to the word. But it's been amazing. I had a blast, literally. Just as promised. Thank you for posting this, by the way. I think it was actually posted by Bane. So kudos to him as well, because who posts replays of themselves losing? Mo and Bane actually do. So that's it for today. We're gonna be back next week. Also, check out the stream. Right now, my streaming schedule is every Tuesday, and I'm gonna transition over to Twitch streams, which doesn't mean that I'm gonna phase out the YouTube streams. I'm gonna double stream, actually. But I'm transitioning over to Twitch because you can just do so much more with interaction. What I'm planning is having interactive bets on who's gonna win in a game, whether I'm casting or playing. And you can, like, earn your... You know, we're gonna do it EA style. You can earn your credits, so you can feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. And there's gonna be 5 Aces loot boxes, and there's a chance you'll get skins for your units. You know, maybe a 5% chance that you get the legendary Hind with So Scared's instead of the regular chain guns. No, but in all seriousness, I'm gonna plan on more streamer interaction, which is gonna entail, yeah, it's just gonna entail one of those chatbots, which is gonna give you like arbitrary credits for watching the stream, and you can gamble them away by just betting on who's gonna win, which is gonna be tons of fun. I'm gonna have like a little counter and display in the top left or top right. Anyway, check out the Twitch stream. I'm gonna pack the link into the description. That's it for now. Stay tuned. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.